Where to put the verb in complex sentences? Just a point of orientation. Now, we know how simple sentences work and how they like position 2 for conjugated verbs, and they push any other verb to the end. And we know that anything that starts with an aduso conjunction is going to work just like a simple sentence. Aduso. Remember conjunctions like but, aber, because, den, or, und. Complex statements use a different set of conjunctions, and there are more of them, but let's take these 3. If, wenn, because, weil, that, das. If I want to say I go to the park, ich gehe zum Park, if the weather is good, das Wetter ist gut, I'm going to need wenn. In this case, if is wenn. And we know that wenn is not part of our aduso set of coordinating conjunctions, so it is not a coordinator. Then what is it? It's a subordinator. A what? Don't worry. It's enough to know that it's going to mess with the verb order and what comes afterwards. Here's the shake. With subordinating conjunctions like wenn, the idea that there's a verb in second position is suspended. No verb in second position. Instead, just put all the verbs at the end of the phrase in reverse order. What? Okay, let's see it. I'll just do it. I go to the park if the weather is good. Ich gehe zum Park, wenn das Wetter gut ist. Gut ist. See that? The verb is at the end. There is no verb in second position. Okay, to see it once is never going to be good enough. I hope that I can go to the park. Ich hoffe, dass ich zum Park gehen kann. Whoa, look at that. Gehen kann. Not gehen können. Why? Well, think about it. Every phrase needs a conjugated verb. I can go. Ich kann gehen. But the verbs come at the end in reverse order. Why? Don't ask why. To confuse us to make it more fun. So das is another subordinating conjunction. I hope that. Ich hoffe, dass. Das, that. So in real conversation where the first person says something like, I missed the train, ich habe den Zug verpasst, I might say, because you slept too late, and start the statement with weil, meaning the order of the rest of the statement sees all the verbs at the end. Weil du zu lange geschlafen hast. One more example with weil. Weil is the other because. Remember, in the last movie on compound sentence, we had because as den. Well, German has 2 becauses. Go figure. This because, weil, is a coordinator, and we can start the statement differently and see something neato. Because the weather is good, I'm going to the park. Weil das Wetter gut ist, gehe ich zum Park. Wow, what happened there? The I'm going to the park is the main part of the sentence. It has the verb gehen, here, gehe, in second position. Really? What's in first position? Well, believe it or not, the entire phrase, weil das Wetter gut ist, is the first position. Yes, really, I know. So the subject I is now in the third position. Okay, too good not to see that in action one more time. Let's use obwohl, although, obwohl. Although the weather is good, I'm not going to the park. Obwohl das Wetter gut ist, gehe ich nicht zum Park. First position, subordinating phrase, obwohl das Wetter gut ist. Second position, verb, gehe. Third position, subject, I. And then the negation and the rest of the sentence. The conjunction you choose is going to dictate what happens to the verbs that follow. If you choose anything other than an aduso conjunction, that means they all cluster at the end of the statement. Recap. There are lots of subordinating conjunctions. The verbs cluster at the end. A subordinating statement always finishes with a comma. If you start with a statement like this, after the comma comes the verb. This verb is considered to be in second position and it is conjugated. Now, all it takes is practice to master it. When you do, well, then you will be speaking German because you know about the case system and about der, das, die, and now you know how to handle verbs in simple, compound, and complex sentences. You are well on your way. Congratulations. This has been a Language Gym film. Show up, work out.